Whoa. Hi, welcome back. Last time, Vercingetorix showed me a new phase that seems completely impossible right now. I learned a lot of things, but I do not feel like that is in any way within my reach anymore. Worryingly, he was still at like 2/3 of his health, and plenty of room for more phases, or I have to survive that one for that entire health bar. Like, even if it's just that, that's a lot. So today I want to try out some new ideas with the big dinosaur. I'm thinking... main thing I want to change is... okay, so my most recent problem with that thing was that it was hard to survive after half health. So to counter that, main thing I want to do is replace Saz with Hope and do a dual healer situation. Now I wonder about Synergist. How much do I value all Synergist buffs in that fight? Also, let's see, yeah, Fang, still party leader. I would prefer that over the option of Army of One. I can get the stagger threshold up to max quick enough. But High Wind kills legs very fast. Is Lightning involved? Only if she takes Vanille's place. Would she take Vanille's place? If I were doing that, why would I bring Hope? So somebody can cast Haste? If I'm doing that, why would I bring Hope over Vanille? Your magic, 1908. Your magic, 2246. Does Hope have higher base magic? Okay, 15, 17. Okay. Let's try a party that's the opposite of what I used to always use. Weirding, power, mithril. Hello, Hope. Would you like to show me what you can do? I'm gonna upgrade your weapon and stuff. Yeah, look at that high magic power. That's pretty nice. I could even give you more than that. Mithril Bangle. Hold on, Ninurta? Isn't this the wrong boomerang? Critical shield, magic wall, siphon boost. That's commando stuff, right? He'll occasionally be commando. Defense maintenance? Eh. Stifled magic. Stifled magic's not an issue. And that one does give me the most boost to strength. Okay, do I want to do a experimental Simurg upgrade path? Oh, this is going to complicate things. Alright, here we go. It's starting. Alright, I have to do much more weapon considering than I would... oh, hold on, does that have any synthesized abilities? I don't know if that changes at level more than one. Physical wall, magical wall, sure. Those seem completely inconsequential. Do you get anything with the lower down thingies? No, nothing. What does have synthesis? Okay, so Air Wing. Anything. Low HP power surge! Okay, that's new. I assume it's one interesting thing per weapon. So you can have low HP power surge. Not great, don't actually want. Perhaps a little easier to... well, no, not so much. Ooh, you can have the ATB rate plus with the Ochirvani with a siphon boost. Yeah, and I liked the way that one looked. Probably has low growth potential, though. What about Hawkeye? Did I see it there? No. Physical wall, magic wall. So Ochirvani, definitely possible. Hawkeye has nothing. Nothing whatsoever special about it. I checked Inerta, it has nothing. Vidofnir. Defense maintenance. Certainly not a bad thing. Physical wall, magic wall. It's not a particularly quick way to check this, is there? Buff duration plus 30%. That's kind of cool. Oops. Simurg. Stifled magic. What does that... did I already see it? No. Physical magic wall. What was it I decided to do? Fang Lightning Hope? That was my idea. Simurg does nothing. Alicanto. Well, I can't have everybody with stagger locks. Somebody needs to be able to stagger. Wait, did I see it? No, that's just a physical wall. Random instant chain. Instant chain, but you still won't be able to stagger. Yeah, so that would be... Alright, so Alicanto... Well, of course, it's stagger lock, so it's equivalent to the Ultima weapon. Wait, Ultima weapon has quick stagger? Wait, Ultima weapon has quick stagger. You're not stagger locked? Oh. Wait, what's your stagger lock sword? Haute Claire. I haven't upgraded that one. Wait, Ultima we... Oh. Do you have more potential strength if I chose to upgrade the Haute Claire? Your strength is quite low. I'm aware. That's okay, Fang's the big damage dealer. Other two are just kind of along for the ride. What's Saz's strength right now? Where is he? 1118 base. Which is higher than Hope's, but not by that much. Okay, so what's my theory? Okay, so if lightning can be my staggerer, then do I want to give you the stagger lock thing? I was kind of interested in this defense maintenance one. Because I was worried about my synergist. Like, yeah, synergist uptime in general. I want to upgrade Vidofnir. And that comes with... something. Buff duration plus 30% with the Watchman's Amulet. Only Watchman's Amulet? Nothing else? Alright, fine. Only Watchman's Amulet, nothing else. Okay, this is going to be complicated. I need to stand closer to my target, because I'm going to do multiple save reloads of weapon upgrades potentially here. And I don't want this walk to be included in that save reload cycle. Alright, I'm digging. Where am I digging? Point your beak someplace right there. It's one of those.
Nice.
Nice. Oh hey, that is nice. Thank you. That money may come in handy momentarily. Yes, there's you here. You're not my target. You get to live. Live your life with the little tiny ants below you not attacking you. Oh. You're looking leftish. Still looking kinda sorta leftish. Wait, you're looking where? Here? Yes. Haha. I wonder if the line depends on what item is found. The plush chocobo is nice, but the chocobo tail feather is just haha. Can I jump across this gap? Probably not. I'll go around. Somebody making noise. That's goblin noises, I think? Yeah, fighting the dogs. You're my target. You, there through the valley. And there is a jump across here. Okay. This is my save. We know this spot well. I've been here many a time. Maybe this will be the last. Okay. The Diener upgrade path. How far do you go? Oop, make a fresh save. I'm gonna make an actual fresh save. Ah. The Diener. Upgrade you. Have some barbed tails. Have some ultra compact reactors that I don't have? Sure. Garage is the wrong place. I want R&D depot. I'll buy 3 right now. Let's put 1 in and see if it's enough to star. It will not be. I'll probably take 2. Ah, you sure? No. Not in the slightest. I don't know. From level 1? Well, it's gonna have to transform. This will do that much. That'll probably star. It did. So, however much that was, this was enough. Scarletite, of course. Type modified, it's now a Hresvelger. Pronounce it however you want. Gonna put 2 reactors in. Defense maintenance 2, that did not star. Alright, so 1 for the first form was enough. 2 for the second form was not, so level 38. Now let's discover what the max level is approximately. Right, yeah, barbed tails. Wait, that gave you times 3? I guess the 2 ultra-compact reactors didn't fully consume that. Do I have any spare superconductors? No. Do I have bomb cores? Yeah, a few. Let's see if level 41 is the star. It is. Okay. So 2 ultra-compact reactors is just short of starring you. Strength plus 128, magic plus 300, defense maintenance 2. What that does to your stats is... Honestly, the way that went, I wouldn't do anything different, so I have no reason to reload if this is a good choice of weapon. It's a little costly on the ultra-compact reactors, but I mean, I have the money for exactly this purpose. So 1404, 2586, that's a really nice magic stat. Fantastic. Okay. You're not even in this hypothetical party I'm running. Please come. And let me check your abilities. You have a couple of crystal points, not a lot. Alright, Commando, you should function, basically. Ravager, you're good. Sentinel, you don't need except for Tortoise, briefly. Saboteur... Oh, I need a slower. That's Fang. I have one. You can do those things too, I guess? You're not optimal for it. How is Saboteur Lightning these days? No better than she was. Hold on, why was I slowing the head? Because that keeps it on the ground for longer was the theory? Do I have any evidence that that's true? I mean, only a vague general feeling, so nothing particularly strong. I need somebody to deprotect though. Well, that's your job. Do I care about Imperil? Not much. Deshell, not much, because Ravagers won't spend much time. That's all about the Commandos. I think this is fine. Synergist, yeah, you got all the good Synergist stuff pretty much. You don't have Vigilance, but I don't need that. Medic, you got most of the good stuff. Pretty much all of it. I mean, like, how does even Vanille compare? Cure, Cura, Curasa, Curaja, Esuna, Raise. That's the same. Yeah, Cure, Cura, Curasa, Curaja, Esuna, Raise. Now, I may want Medic Lightning. Cure, Cura, Esuna, Raise. Fang hasn't even started the roll. So yeah, no Medic Fang. That's not her thing. Okay. Can I get anything at all? If I wanted to upgrade you in any way, I would want better Commando. I did not get it. Okay. What about you? Light. I would want better Saboteur. Got some HP, got some strength, got some HP, got some magic. Just short of D-Shell. Erba Yun Fang, what do you want? You have Synergist roll level already, that's nice. You can't afford this HP node, so don't go there. You can't afford this magic node, so don't go there. Okay, so I mean, like, to have anything at all, I would go here and get Cure, and then could have a couple of these stats which would barely do anything. I mean, this is not worth spending the points. Save them for something worthwhile. Okay, so if this is my party, Venus Gospel, power, Genji. Power, Genji? I don't know if it'll be relevant for you. You're not gonna be high winding. But I am gonna be hitting a 999 staggered Longui. I'll try it. Weirding, power, Watchman sounds alright. Wait, hold on. Is there anything that synthesizes with that? You get random instant chain, which I don't want, I think. Yeah, random instant chain, which I don't want. Okay. Paradigms. The standards first. Those 3 triples. Okay, so then beyond this, Tortoise goes here, Tridisaster goes there. The one that I start with goes here that has Synergists in it. Ah, right, Synergist Fang. Now hold up. Oh, alright, Saboteur is on the very bottom. Do you sabotage Hope? Yeah, everybody's gonna participate in this. Triple Saboteur, wait a second. Okay, how many Synergists? Is it 3? I mean, this is not my Paradigm deck, but let's do it just so it's funny. Ah, I can't have a Medic Fang, so I can't quite do that. Alright. Now, I used Thaumaturgy here. This is an interesting idea. I kinda like it. I have a suspicion I would prefer it this way. Alright. The Extreme Specialists. We do one task at a time. Synergist Lightning? Are you kidding me? What does Synergist Lightning even do? Oh, lots. Oh, what am I talking about? She's good. My mistake. That's right, she's one who learns haste and just has not quite yet. Boy, I would love to have a second haster. I mean, I do. It's Hope and Saz, but they're never seen together. I can replace Lightning with Saz, but I don't want to. Oh, right. Haste is kind of close for you. Want to go fight the warring monsters 20 times? No, I don't. I want to make do with what I have. Okay, so who's my Can Fang do that? Yes. Okay, so Fang and Hope. I do have 2 hasters. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so with 2 people who cast haste... I'm thinking more useful is probably Supernatural, which is a name I might not have seen before. What else might I have never done before? All for One. That's where that name entered my mind. Prudent Planning. Superiority, Rapid Growth, Recuperation, those are pretty familiar. So start Supernatural. Try Disaster as much as you can, Perpetual Magic very briefly to recover when needed, while cranking up the Stagger. Cerberus for the kill, Tortoise to protect against the things, Infiltration when the head's on the ground to like super debuff it really, really quick. Of these 5 slots, this one feels the most wasted to me right now. But not so wasted that I think I would put Thaumaturgy in here. Like, Perpetual Magic just means I can get back to Try Disaster faster, and that I have better, quicker recovery. Now, if I wanted really better, quicker recovery, I'd do that. But I don't think that's what I want. What if Perseverance? That's another new one to me. I don't think that's right. No. Well, are you... Don't I? What if? Alright, what's the situation I'm imagining? I will mostly be using that while working on staggering the legs. If my health is low and I need it higher before the kill the leg phase. That's when I would use that. So I want the chain gauge to keep going up or be maintained. So it's Commando, Ravager, or Saboteur. I need at least one of those. What am I looking at? Saboteur, right. What would you be casting? See, if I'm already in the process of doing that, then I've already debuffed the leg. I don't need to do that more. So Ravager is preferable. Could go Commando to hold... Yes. Yes, it's Discretion. That's what I want. Yeah, Discretion holds the... holds the gauge. Yeah... Probably this... Okay, probably this. Alright, that's the theory. Let's give it a try. I am very satisfied. Well, what if I'm not satisfied with Hresvelgar? In that case, I would want to reload that save, so I'll make I'll overwrite an old one. Okay, let's try this. Also, unproven whether Hope's gonna survive particularly well. He is Hope, after all. I may have defensive issues. But I have 2 medics. Do I need to Libroscope you? I do.
Keep a cool head and we'll nail this.
Oh right, I forgot. You start Tortoise, actually. My mistake. The Libroscope did land. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to... Right, because I forgot how this encounter actually started. So my people are coordinating well. Okay, this is a weird start. I'm not spending a lot of time with synergists. What I don't like here is Hope's health, unsurprisingly. But let's see if I can make this happen. Whoa, why is that? Oh, I'm in slow combat speed because I was just fighting somebody I wanted that for. Okay. Well, that's not great. Remind me how quick I can high wind. Probably not this quick. I'm gonna restart in normal combat speed. Okay, yeah, so I need to crank up the gauge a little more. Okay, that's a false start. I mean, those usually happen. Whoa. Kaboom. Alright, battle speed, normal. Paradigm, default tortoise. Gonna get to hear Hope yell at this thing. And, honestly, I'm not happy with discretion. If not discretion... Oh... No... I don't suppose lightning can cast slow? No, of course not. She can't cast much at all. What about Hope? Sloga? No, I was trying to figure out if I could swap a Saboteur for a Synergist. Like, my Supernatural and my Discretion aren't working well together, I feel like. Well, let's try this again, with a less of a false start, and see if I can get something going, but things feel very out of balance here. The first action is Librascope. Finally! Been waiting for one of those all game. Well, lightning's down. Oh yeah, neither of you have reprieve, huh? So sometimes Ultima just decides to kill me. No idea why, it's a random amount of damage. If that's gonna be happening... That does seem like a problem. Do I need everybody to have reprieve for this?
Show no fear.
Well... This feels bad. This feels like, just, in general, a really bad attempt. Also, Medic Lightning is pretty bad at her job. Like, if I have to immediately recover from this, when do I synergize? Never?
You can't be serious.
Okay, this group is not working in the slightest. Like, this is a non-starter. Once again, Hope's low health just stops him from being viable. What a shame. I'd like him to be able to do things, but in this team, with current abilities, he can't. Does he ever learn Reprieve? And if so, how deep is it? Probably like at the end of the entire chain? Evade, entrench... Elude? That's a Hope unique thing, I think. Counter... Vendetta... Roll level... Reprieve. Yeah, that's a billion crystal points away. What about lightning? Probably similar story. Oh, she's put a few more points into Sentinel. She's actually at level 2. Reprieve is up here, okay. Only like 50 million points away instead of an entire billion. Do I undo my boomerang upgrade? I'm gonna bring somebody other than Hope. He's just hopeless. I think my best party was Fang Saz Vanille, so I should go back to polishing that approach. Alright, sorry Hope, you got a moment to shine, but your shine wasn't bright enough. Not yet. Maybe one of these days. Or maybe never. He's just too far behind to ever catch up. I want this save, the new one. So, boomerang reverted. Money back in my pocket. That's why I made that save. I suppose there's also the possibility of stacking some defensive accessories on him instead of just going all out offense. What element is Ultima? Magic, probably? If anything? Alright, well... You too, Lightning. I'm gonna go back to the one that I know mostly works. Old reliable. Not the oldest, I'm not swapping Fang for Snow. Because she is essentially a better Snow, I feel like. Health's not quite as high, but it's high enough. For my purposes. Alright, so when I did this I had Thaumaturgy. I had something involving Saboteurs, I'm not sure what, something involving Synergists. I probably had like... In this party, who casts Slow? Is that just Fang? I think it's just Fang. So do I still do Infiltration for when the head's on the ground? That's the theory. How do I synergize for this? I think the way I did it might have involved... It was probably Hero's Charge, but I'm gonna do Recuperation. Is this how I did things? Something like this. Because I want Fang's buffs. They need to be available. Vanille's buffs are not important. Saz's are. So we got 2 hasters. Fang and Saz will coordinate well with that, and get haste up very quickly. Fang can do the big damage boosts. Almost feels like a shame there's a medic in here, but I keep needing it at the start of the battle. Though maybe that's not the spot to worry about. I think this is fine. Let's try it. Alright, so... Power. 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 And... I think you get the ATB advantage thing from Aurora Scarf? Yeah, that's the one that gives you the most benefit of any of this. This is the chain bonus boost 2, sounds fine probably. You have Stagger Lock, that's totally okay. This should turn into Genji Glove. I'm not Genjiing Saz. Value the ATB more. Physician, yes. Weirding, power, and then probably a... wait, where's the weirding? Power... Probably, one of those earth resistance rings, I'm thinking. You don't get anything exciting from Synthesis, right? No, that rod does no such... Maybe there's a high HP power surge somewhere in here, but that's not exciting. There is a high HP power surge, but no. I'd rather give you a Siltstone ring. That Sylphid ring is 40%. Siltstone's 35. Does the Siltstone ring transform? I don't think it transforms into something that could get like 60% earth resistance or anything, but if it did transform, what catalyst would it use? Uraninite. But doesn't that just turn into a, like an Earth Eater thing? One of these Earth Charms. Could I disassemble this into a Siltstone? I'm not... I have more Siltstone rings than I have equipped, so don't worry about it. Alright, paradigms are right, equipment is right. Everything should be ready to go. So let's make that old strategy work again. I think this works if executed perfectly, so just be perfect. Do I think that? What about in the second half where I die? I also need some luck around Ultima.
Not our lucky day.
Fang doesn't think I'll have any. Yeah, so having a medic in here makes this feel better. Okay, so we are not coordinating our haste well, as it turns out. Alright, so I'm gonna smack this with a commando. Try disaster it a bit. Oh, that's charging so slow. My combat speed is still slow, so I guess that was part of the other save. Okay, no, I can't accept that. Kaboom. Why does that happen? I mean, maybe slow speed would help me, but this battle is too long for that to feel tolerable. And I think I'm good enough at normal speed.
Show no fear.
Speed is not my issue here. See, that was a tiny Ultima, that did nearly nothing. Now medic feels like a waste. Okay, let Saz get the other haste.
This is the real deal.
Let's try hitting it now, already. Probably a good idea to let a little more protect happen, but that's not what I'm currently doing. Did I hit that foreleg enough? No. Well, we're doing it this way anyway. Oh, no we're not. Never mind. Wait, I sabotaged this thing. What am I doing? Infiltration is what I want.
Change of plans. Follow my lead.
I didn't use infiltration last time I did this. What did I use instead? I had something else. Well, anyway, this feels like it'll work. Alright, crank up that stagger gauge. Once it's at the max, then we high wind. Crank, crank, crank. Gonna get stomped. Okay, that's probably cranked enough. It was cranked enough. Good. Okay, so hit the right foreleg. Sabotage the right foreleg. Avoid the stomp. Wait, I died? I guess I was too low for reprieve.
You can't be serious.
So if I'm in the red, I don't get a reprieve. Alright, that's probably how it works. Got it. Okay, this encounter's messy. When I get the rhythm, though, it'll go nice and smooth.
Show no fear.
At least that's what I can hope.
Over here.
No, I...
Don't get predictable.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is not actually what I want to do. I'm trying to use Phoenix Down, and it's very hard to do. Whoa, that was a nice Phoenix Down. Why was he so healthy suddenly? Please cast an ability. That wasn't Tortoise. Ah! What is happening? Nothing I want to happen. No, what are you doing? Bravera, how did you end up on... This is a disaster. Is that a stomp? It sure is. There is nothing I like about this attempt. Yuck. Basically everything that can go wrong. However, let's see if I can turn it around. Get Fang to the yellow, there we go. Now kill. Nothing is predictable here. That's not a worry. Oof, I was knocked down. Did I infiltrate? It's deprotected, I want a little more. Right, so part of the thing is, after half health, everything seemed to get much more resistant to status effects. That was what I thought I saw. Apparently I'm not bothering to count stomps. Quake is happening. Oh, Quake, the usually relatively unthreatening... Oh, and a stomp was happening too.
It can't be serious.
Well, this group's not working either. I must be doing this something differently. Is my last paradigm wrong? What did I do here before? I guess what I'm doing differently is I'm not letting Saz act as a synergist nearly enough. Okay, so I think what I did differently was this. Or maybe even that? Yeah, pretty sure Hero's Charge was involved, and I think that is important here. I need to let Saz do things. I'm just not getting enough Protect. Yeah, so I think Protect and Shell not being cast is the big difference here. Do I want to go with Protect Rashelra? Not really. Protect Ga Shelga would be nice. Is that even a thing? I don't think so. No. I'm thinking of Deprotect Ga, De-Shelga. Okay. So Fang can do the big short-lasting ones. Not what I want. I want Saz to do the little long-lasting ones. Alright, so I need more Synergist Saz. That's what's missing from my recipe. Do I want this, maybe? Seems like a decent idea. But Ravager Fang is the only one? Does she have Stagger Lock? Yeah. Well, I can switch to Dry Disaster to push it over the edge, I guess. This is an opportunity to get Saboteur in here. But I won't sit in this paradigm for very long. No, I need to... Well... No. This is all wrong. What does Saboteur Saz do? Oh, he's a dedicated Deprotector. Okay, yeah. So that feels like a good justification for leaving him Synergist. So Espionage, that sounds right. Hero's Charge, Espionage, okay, those names... I think I wrote this down somewhere, but it's not in front of me. Those paradigm names look right now. They did not before. So start Tortoise, use Labor Scope, switch to Hero's Charge, let Saz do his thing. There's no Synergist Fang, though. Where's Synergist Fang? Here, maybe? Do I need Saboteur Fang? Yes, for slow. How do I get both Saboteur and Synergist Fang in this party? I guess, like, this? Oh, I don't hate that. Oh, I kinda like that. Oh, that could work. Okay. Yeah, I buy this. This is the way. Okay, so coordination instead of thaumaturgy. Okay. Alright, so what's the pattern? Start Tortoise. If big Ultima, retry. If medium Ultima, Hero's Charge. If tiny Ultima, Espionage. Okay. Debuff the leg, kill the leg, switch to other leg, etc.
Finally, a real challenge.
Finally! Medium Ultima. So that's a Hero's Charge. That's already, as soon as you haste, actually, I don't have to wait for you to haste. Also, you already did. At minimum, get Protect up here, please. Thanks. Also, I was very slow on that. Okay, Shell is here. Try to Duster. Nobody has deprotected that thing yet, which I don't like. Am I gonna do something about it? Not sure yet. Let's see if I can kill it without a deprotect. If I crank this all the way up, or at least close to it. Does deprotect even, like, affect Highwind? Well, it didn't die without it, so I'm gonna say probably. I'm not restarting just yet. Maybe I should, but I don't think this is bad enough to restart yet. Clearly I need the practice. I'm okay with this being a practice round. Let's see if I can at least get the head on the ground and remember how that part of the fight goes. I should be in coordination here. Alright, fine. That's what I don't have right now. Coordination. Why is this fight different every time I do it? I was much closer on my last attempt. Well, last session. Full of attempts. Let's get Bravera Phaethra up. What paradigm is that? That's a big Ultima. But not big enough to retry. Saz took like no damage. Yeah, okay, that I didn't lose anything other than the one Phoenix down I spent with that. That's fine. Deal with that leg. Fang's too low. She's gonna die. Yep, told you.
Can't be serious.
Man, what's with this fight? I would ask if I was under-leveled, but I'm near the level cap. That's not really true, but the room for growth in the remaining Crystarium is fairly small. So yeah, I would say I'm kinda near the level cap. I can get tiny bits of stats for huge bits of crystal points. Alright, that's, I'm gonna call that a medium Ultima. But stay until nobody's in the red. Okay, there we go. I guess, okay, so let's use the theoretical gauge recharging from Paradigm Shift some more. Oops, okay, actually, that was great timing. Do that to yourself. Stagger that leg. This is starting to feel better. It's only imperiled and not deprotected. I need that deprotect. Okay, got it. Okay, that was nice. How did that happen during Tortoise? I'm not sure. Somebody was, I guess, already in the process of attacking. That should be enough. That's definitely enough. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, you lost your gauge, but that's okay. You got it back right away. Okay, so stay until Deprotect is on. Now coordinate, I think. Oh, you're redoing that? That's fine, I guess. Everything feels weird, and Stomp is coming soon. There it is. Roar? Or, sorry, Quake might be coming soon? Probably around right after next Stomp, but the head's gonna be on the ground by then. You sure about that? I'm not, but I think I'll make it? Should, yeah. That was the Stomp. Here's Quake. What does this mean? Quake still went. I was too slow and I died. Everybody falls over. And I get to see inside you. Okay. What did I do that made this so much harder than it was? Do I need to, like, switch this for a siltstone ring? Or a, No, I think it's just that I'm not minding my protect and, shell status. So let's try harder to keep those up.
Finally, a real challenge.
I mean, that's a big Ultima. I'm retrying. If somebody dies from it, then I'm just gonna retry. Why does it feel like I've made backward progress?
Not our lucky day.
There's a non-linear path that I'm on. That was an extra big Ultima. Everybody hurt a lot from that. I have to treat it as a random chance. If there's anything that influences how much damage it does, it's clear I have no control over it. So even if it's not a random chance, that's the way that it manifests.
Show no fear.
High variance. Haven't got all day. I tried to Steel Guard, that's a big Ultima. Getting crystal points from the warding beasts would have been more fulfilling than this. Alright, well, only one person experienced a big Ultima from that. Right, choose paradigms that has Saz casting things until everybody has Protect and Shell. That means Hero's Charge. Yeah, everybody has Protect and Shell. Now try Disaster. I'm gonna do this to, and get annoyed about it. And fire. And fire? Oh, okay. Do just that much. Gonna take that Stomp. Shoot. No, 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 don't hit that. Hit the other one. It's already been hit plenty. I need to heal. Playing a little risky here. But I insist on deprotecting. Here says, have a tortoise, actually. Here, Vanille, have that. Quake?
Change of plans.
No, no, no. Hit it harder. Keep hitting it. Despite what it looks like. What? Oh, it's still alive. And Saz is not. I disagree. Okay, I'm a little annoyed that my what was a perfectly fine strategy just is not working at all today. What am I doing so differently? Now, remember last time I did this? I had to do this battle several times before things started working. Nothing made sense until then. Alright, the head's going on the ground, right, and that's gonna hurt a little bit, as it does. Hit that a couple of times. Be sure to slow it. Get it deprotected. Oh, by the way, you need to cast slow, I insist. Slowga? No. Just regular slow. Okay, you've been slowed. Get tri-disastered. No, I like to do 2 cycles of this? No, I'm gonna commando with this. Why are you not? Okay, hang on. Coordinate. Wait, this is all wrong. I need haste. Okay, I have haste. I feel like I'm wasting head-on-ground time. I'm gonna max this out. And hit it with Cerberus a whole lot, and not do High Wind, probably. I don't think I want 2 cycles here. I want to just like, super maximize this, right here. I'll High Wind when you're about to unstagger. But yeah, don't just clear it. Cash that in. Perhaps I should have Brave Rod, everybody. It's not what I did. Okay, I'm watching. I think I can do 1 more cycle. Made it. Great. Okay, cool. Right as you're getting up. Show me those legs. And you immediately stomp. That's normal. And expected. Imperiled. Deprotected. Get this up. Stomp is coming soonish. Not as soon as I thought. Okay, it's staggered. Great. Where's the stump? It's not stumping. It's nice for me, but why? There it goes. Alright, let's make really sure this thing dies. A leg that lives through a high wind is a big problem. Okay. Come on. Don't like where my health is. Yellow could be green. Yeah, but it's yellow. I guess I could Hero's Charge. Let's Hero's Charge for High Wind. Or maybe a little earlier. Well, I mean, I'm gonna... this is fine. Haste fell off the middle. That's not fine. Uh-oh, Roar. Oh, alright. Well, I'm dead. Maybe not if I Tortoise. Yeah, not if I tortoise. Okay. I still managed to high wind the thing. Hey, that went extremely well. It didn't die, but I mean, I did have to renew, which is a little annoying. But honestly, as Roar Ultima goes, that was handled okay, I would say. I'm like, this is close enough to dead that there's going to be no issue getting it down right around the time it staggers again. Cerberus for a bit. Cerberus? Hero's Charge would be more appropriate. Alright, Hero's Charge for a bit. No, Espionage. Slow. That's the most important, probably. That's what I'm presuming. You're already deshelled, so don't bother. Now, let's coordinate. Do that. Do it to Saz. Do it to Vanille. Then stagger the thing. And yeah, Saz is still shooting it, so chain gauge is developing. All the debuffs are on. Okay. Now this feels like a good head-on ground phase. I wonder if the play would be to get it to like 1 point above half here to keep it in the easy phase for a moment longer. But no, I have too much invested in heavy damage for that to make sense. Alright, the strongest Cerberus. I just get it all the way to dead from here. As if. No, I need my haste. I need my haste, I need my haste, I need my haste. Thanks. Okay, I didn't lose much. One more cycle, then high wind. It's tempting to do more, but I shouldn't. Okay, you are definitely below half. So, hard mode starts here. Hip. You were in the air for that, that's nice. I could almost do that on purpose. You're still slowed, which is possibly good. I don't know if it does anything. Yeah, so there's that debuff resistance, but I've brought more Saboteur types, so maybe that'll just override it on its own. Yeah, Ultima, I understand. I don't like it, but I understand. What did Saz say? That was a new bark. Thanks for the protect, that's great. Oh, that was a stump, I didn't notice. Gonna do coordination. Oh, I need haste too. Okay, well, get that staggered. Coordination. Saz needs to do things. Hero's Charge. Hit that thing some more. Try Disaster. Gonna have to be Tortoise. Oh. So it wasn't the Ultima that killed me, but I did 2 renews, and I don't think I had another one in me. Like, TP doesn't regenerate that quickly. Okay, so what would I adjust compared to what just happened? Do the same thing but better? Make fewer mistakes. That's what I want to adjust. Also get luckier. If those are my strategies... That doesn't sound too great. I don't feel like retrying just for this. So let's not. Saz does his thing. Keep on synergisting. Get that deep protect on. Let's do a little bit of Hero's Charge here. Until Shell is up. No, that's Tortoise. I missed.
Time for a change.
Well, if I'd only stayed for a bit longer, that's okay. Coordination is Sin Rav Med. Okay. Yeah. I think coordination's a good choice here. It's just hard to make everything work at once. Espionage is a little more questionable, maybe. I'm gonna stick to this just a little longer to make sure the leg dies. Thump, 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 thump. That'll take care of any what might be lingering health bar after high winds. I made it. Oh, you're already deshelled. Okay, great. Let's Hero's Charge for a bit then. Got a deshell on there on top of everything else. That's probably nice. Okay. Not too bad. I'm trying not to. Yeah, Vanille the Super Healer really is just the one who takes care of everything healer-wise. Any other healer seems redundant in comparison to her. I mean, I haven't tried Hope lately. He's probably good. But Vanille is just so ridiculously good that I just don't feel like it makes sense to consider anybody else. Alright, kill. So, espionage. Slow, 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 slow. Why are you still standing? You're taking your time to fall on the ground. Alright, is it slowed? No. There we go, okay. And coordination, great. Peril got in there. Spirit of Faithra. Sasby Ravaging, that's great. Everybody gets Brave of Faithra.
Not a problem.
Including you, Vanille.
I gotta do everything?
Yes. Oops, that's the wrong one. It's okay. Barely a loss. Everybody's unfired, so that's good. Yeah, so this should be basically the max damage that I can do. I wonder. I'm gonna try it the other way. Hit that high wind. Now break it again. Do I have time for this? Not if haste falls off. Are you sure? No? Not yet. Vanille's not hasted. That won't do. Well, you haven't gotten up yet. I don't know. I think this might work. It's getting up. Well, I can stagger it, and I can get another high wind, so you know what? This did work. Get in the air. Yeah. Okay, yeah, look at that beautiful number. 515, 6 digits, something, something. You can be slowed while you're up. Maybe I should be doing that. Chain resistance is 100 while standing. Okay. Yeah, just taking a break here feels good. Honestly. Okay, 1, 2, 4. Espionage. Left foreleg. You can't have the Saboteur resistance already. Okay, there we go. Health is not low enough for that, I declare. I may be lingering a bit longer than necessary on that paradigm, it's hard to tell. Okay, so I had Hero's Charge for this part of the story. And then for this part of the story, that thing will die from this, I'm fairly certain. What the? That's not what I wanted. I mean, I appreciate it, but I meant to be an espionage. Camera, please show me the dinosaur more often. I need to see when it's stomping. It's very important. Also, did debuffs go? Imperil did, deprotect did not. That's not enough for me. Well, I'm making fewer mistakes and I am getting luckier. I say as roar goes off. I think my tortoise was in time? Fang at least will survive. Oh, hey! Yo, check it! We don't even need to, renew. Oh, now that was lucky. Cool. That Ultima did not do too much to me. Braver Faithra is gone. That's okay. I will be renewing it once that head's on the ground. Cerberus? No, Hero's Charge. Hit that a little bit. Then Highwind it. Immediately switch to Espionage. Start casting slow right now. Do it again. So with slow on, I was able to get two of those chains on there. Two of those chains to the, I can do this for a little bit. I should be in coordination, casting Bravera Faithra, but also I should do that late, kinda. By doing it this late, it should be able to stick around for longer, I think. Now, if I'm doing things this way with the high wind, I shouldn't bother doing it to Saz and Vanille, just Fang. Alright, so this is all about the high wind. Cerberus makes sure that gauge stays. Haste always falls off right about here, and I hate it. It's just the worst timing. Vanille thinks the opposites. Well, the timing of renewing it was actually kind of good. Good. Keep hitting it. Now Cerberus till it stands up. It stood up. Cerberus a little more, even? Yeah, that's a stump, but I'm protected. Let's see if I can keep things going like this. Let's Hero's Charge so that everybody lives. Because, yeah, I don't want to waste this damage. Okay, I'll just Highwind now. This is maybe a little early, but I think it's appropriate. Alright. You're about to stomp, I know. At least I assume. Because you usually do around this time. You're probably gonna Ultima because you're under half, right? Is that under half? Oh, that's over half. Perfect. I'm at the absolute perfect threshold. That's barely over half. Right? Wait, what are numbers? Yeah, that's just barely over half. Okay. Another way in which I was lucky this fight, but also kind of weird because I had it way under half on a previous attempt here. So what that's showing me is that it is definitely better for everybody to smack the thing in Cerberus than for Fang to clear it in with High Wind. Okay, so I both learned that and benefited from doing it badly. Cool. Well, I'm happy with that outcome. Yeah, you're stomping. I'm just taking it, which is a terrible idea because that can lead to sudden death. Please don't take unnecessary risks when the battle's going this well. Also, Commandos, please don't hit the head. Let's not use Cerberus at all. Okay, Cerberus is strictly forbidden right now. Whoa, look at that damage. That was fun. Alright, Cerberus is strictly forbidden right now. Do not Cerberus. Stomp is happening, and here I'm just taking it again. What am I doing? No Cerberus until the head's been on the ground again. Roar happening. I made it. I was in time. Oh, Foul Liquid? Is that the one? Yeah. That's okay, Saz doesn't need to do things right now. He'll recover on his own. I'm too busy for him. Do I need him to stagger, though? I think Vanille can do it. There, that'll have recover just as my Saz. I have an idea. Okay, here's a wild idea. Right now, before I kill this leg, Fang is going to manually cast haste on everyone to ensure that... No, just once, please. To ensure that it stays up during leg on ground phase. Ouch. Leg's still staggered. Okay. No, it's... Okay, so Hero's Charge. Deep Protect is gone. That High Wind's not going to kill this thing, is it? Maybe if I'm lucky. Am I lucky? Yes, I am. You're stomping despite your legs being gone. Okay. Slow, slow, slow. Excellent, you slowed great. Okay. No, 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 not that, not that, not that, not that. Yes. Okay, so I am not high winding, therefore I do this to everyone. Not high winding until the thing ends. Oh, I'm very much with the program now, don't worry about it, Vanille. That's not who you are. Whatever your name is. The other urban native. Alright, so that recast haste ensures that I won't have to redo that part. Cerberus is now allowed. I have 5 TP. Everybody's hitting about as hard as they can. They don't have End Fire anymore, but there's no fire weakness, so it's not necessary. You're not imperiled, that's okay. All that I'm doing is physical, so it shouldn't matter. I would still like to hit a high wind. It'd be a waste not to. Okay. You're still on the grunt. There's no way I'm staggering you again, right? I mean, I'll try. No, okay. Of course not. Is Hero's Charge what I want right now? No. I caught the roar. Now Hero's Charge is what I want for the healing, and the Ultima's happening. Alright, so here's where I renew. Thank you, Reprieve. Alright, hard mode is started. Oh, problem is, don't I have to survive here for long enough to get, like, shell up if I want this to work? Well, it's not what I'm doing. I'm gonna get stumped. It was a small stump. Okay, he's shelling. Great, because this is espionage. Excellent. Okay. This involves a medic, that's why I'm doing it, and also I'll appreciate the extra damage here. When is next stump? More pertinently, when's next Ultima? Here's next stump. I need some hero's charge here. And fire, yes, that's relevant again. Okay, let's hope that's enough healing. It might be. He seems to have calmed down for Ultima. Okay. Fang is up, she's alive. Huh. Fang, please live. Hit that leg a little more and then Highwind it. I think it's Highwind time. Good. Well done. I think this is the longest that I have survived in hard mode so far, so that's great. Stomp happening. Oh, I missed Tortoise. Let's just knock out that leg quick so I don't have to heal again, maybe? Too late. I may want to... Yeah, I'm gonna renew now. Well, that's unfortunate. Any possibility I can live here? Some. If Vanille takes an action ever. Thank you. You took an action ever. Okay, still got my stagger going there. I have a chance to recover from this. Okay, hold that stagger gauge. No, Doom is gonna come at some point. Ah, now, okay, so there's a positive to what just happened. My haste got renewed, so I don't have to do it manually. I may beat the next Ultima and, like, take out the leg before it happens. It looks likely. Assuming this Highwind is good, I'm not gonna trust that it is. I don't think that leg's going down. Oh, it did. Okay. Don't you Ultima now? This is... your head's supposed to be on the ground. What you doing? Please don't die from that head falling. Thank you. That would have been rude. Well, I'm not taking any damage now, so I don't need to heal. Please don't deprotect. You need to slow. Yes, that. Okay, great. I'd rather not. Yes. How am I doing this? I need coordination. Yeah, always. I always need coordination. Okay. Well, so I got through a cycle of this. I don't have any TP, which is concerning. Which makes me wonder if I could get through another one. Well, it's dead. It's dead. It's dying. It's dying this cycle. Yo, look at that health bar. I think I got this. Cerberus. This Cerberus will kill it. It's probably gonna put its head up, and then I'll Highwind, and hopefully it'll die? Ooh, I may have succeeded. Maybe. It's hard to tell, though. I'm not declaring victory yet, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, ignore the "it's dead" that I said. This is not a declaration of victory. But I think this is gonna be... killing blow? Do it, Fang! You did it!
Didn't break a sweat.
Yes, you did. Don't lie to me. 5 stars. 100,000 Christian points. If only I'd put on the growth egg. I did it! Longway is down! Yeah! Ah! I got none of the cool spoils I could have gotten, but you know what? I got the reward of having done the encounter. You're in my data log now, permanently. If I ever want to fight you again for some reason, I won't have to Libra scope at the start, so I can input a steel guard. Wow, that was hard, but very rewarding. Even though I didn't get any platinum or trapezohedron, that's okay. Whew, alright. So with that, I give myself permission to say, Vercingetorix is never gonna happen, and I'm not getting 5. You know what? Uh-oh, did I just beat the game? As much as I'd like to do this, this feels so far out of reach that I cannot imagine how I would cross the gap from here to there other than reading a strategy guide. Or, like, literally completing the entire Crystarium. Do I dare say the Doom Herald is in the same status as Omega and Shinryu and Ozma and Yasmet and Nemesis and whoever else? There was that secret Final Fantasy VIII boss in Ultimecia's castle I never defeated. Some super bosses are just too much to be practical. Honestly, this is the best ending I'm going to get. I could stick around for another, 10 episodes, grinding out Vercingetorix. But this is an even 100, just everything lined up. I'm gonna say that was the last challenge that's practical to do. I will keep this save around. I have lots of Final Fantasies I have some interest in coming back to. Here's a little bonus challenge if I want to come back to this someday. I would strongly suspect that there is an Analect for defeating, Analect number 13 for defeating the Doom Herald. Did I get anything out of any of these though, honestly? Yes, it's lore. Let's just scroll through these really quick. Oh, hey, Fang and Vanille. Okay, I forgot they were in here. What is an Analect? Like, what am I even reading here? This is the ancient legend told on Grand Pulse of how Fang and Vanille's story went. Ragnarok took wing, Mage's Might Cocoon. Providence did not let it be. Right, yes, Cocoon was unsmote. A big hole is in it, but it still stands. The fools who so blindly bowed to Lindsay's will. Who's Lindsay? Sermons of the Seeress, Padra Nsuyil. Padra. Name found on Pulse. Okay, so these four were, no wait, a call to arms. Author unknown. No, these are all from different people, probably. How long now since the demons of Cocoon violated this land? So this is writings from Pulse, post Ragnarok. United against the common. No, today we stand divided at war amongst ourselves. Wait, this is telling me how the population of Grand Pulse faded. Oh shoot. Giving me great interest in getting the final one of these. I did a similar thing in Dissidia and ultimately it didn't amount to much. We walked the edge of a knife, teetering every one step from our demise. They fell over that edge and met their demise. How tired a species, we must rob our own of the necessities of life, lest we succumb to the fate which we willingly subject others. Harry Archaeopolis, at the height of its glory. Oh, that's a picture of Harry Archaeopolis. That's what I see. So at the time of writing, Harry was already in Archaeopolis. Vipers in that floating nest look down upon us with self-righteous scorn. They sure do! Yeah, no kidding. Not because of what they know about going on the surface, for other reasons. Fallacy of Hallowed Pulse offer us no salvation. Populations dwindle. They make more of us the sea. Yeah, that's all the Seath Stones I encountered. Incomprehensible focus. Arms against their brothers. Yep. War-torn civilization. Man, like, Erebus seemed like such a peaceful hippie place, but I guess that did not last. Well, yeah, that was what Fang and Vanille remembered of it in their time, but this is post their time. After Ragnarok came war. Even the city of Padra, which was still standing, this last bastion of civilization. Oh. Wait, Padra. Padra. Not... Yeah, Padraean Archaeopolis. Padra, where Vercingetorix is found. This last bastion of civilization. Like, Vercingetorix was the... Are you leading me to say Vercingetorix was the cause of Pulse's population being finally wiped out? Well, there's still several of these to read. Human life in Grand Pulse has passed the point of no return. Yes. Great and Held Pulse, seeking to expand Divine Domain, Divine FLC, China's exclamation. Right, the time of humans is over, the time of FLC is now. Who wrote this? FLC? On the nature of FLC. Wait, hold on. Men in turn offered praise and prayer to the Hallowed Pulse, naming their great land in honor of its architect, yet still the architect departed. I am going a bit fast here, but like, I kinda have to put all the pieces together. If I read every word, I won't parse the, like, I'll see the trees but not the forest. Falsi of the children of the Hallowed Pulse, so the Falsi who lurk within Cocoon, the brood of Lindsay. Lindsay's cunning false, sovereign to snakes and fiends. Cocoon Falsi of Hell Lindsay's line. Was Lindsay just an ancient Falsi? No, I feel like it's something else. This is like sibling to Orphan or something. One of the gods. Or maybe that's your name for Orphan. Left orphans when their succubus fled this earthly... Hold on. They were betrayed all the same. Okay, the succubus is Fel Lindsay. Her providence sought nothing, her providence made nothing. That's Alexander. She looked on, sad her sorrow. The goddess, yes, pitied mortals, destined as they were to die, deigned to intervene in the hour of their greatest peril. So mortals were still around at this point. She averted cataclysm that was to be, and put to rest the ones who would have robbed so many of what time, fate had ordained. Good luck parsing that. Paytails is directed for the focus, crueler still than death. To them she sent her messengers to deliver hope when all was lost. Padra, last bastion of civilization, still stands. Right, the arcs. Those are Pulsian things, of course. I forgot about them. Where is this beyond? Cocoon of the demons. Arc states before that sphere was even crafted. Oh. Fascinating. Okay. Oh, so the arcs predate Cocoon. Yes, of course. When the Earth to form the sphere of Cocoon was scooped up, the arcs came along, and that's why they were on it. Not, like, afterward. But I thought it was afterward. The Pulse Falsi, from a piece of pulse scooped up to repair the hold made by Ragnarok? It's in the lore somewhere. Anyway. What then is the menace? Gods vanished. The menace that the arcs were built to prepare for, I guess? The long held goal of Falsi's under excavations, expansion of Earth's habitable space. Okay. Gods have departed. Okay. Pass through the same doorway the divine employed to reach the place that lies beyond. So this is why Bartandalus wanted to eradicate the population of Cocoon, to fling that door wide open and catch a glimpse of the divine, as he said. Should a great many lives at once be cut short, a flood of souls would surge through the aforementioned portal. The door would be thrown wide. I'm just quoting this, basically. And perhaps might leave... Oops. Okay, maybe this one stuck with me really well. I didn't realize I was quoting page 2 when I was reading page 1. Dang. Alright, I'm in tune with this lore, as it turns out. Yeah, there's obviously a 13th one of these, and it'll obviously come to me after the Doom Heralds. So for everybody who's not me, it'd be easy enough to look this up online to complete the story yourself. For everybody who is me, I'm stuck demanding of myself that I earn it by defeating the Doom Heralds. So the theory here is that I would keep the save file around. Occasionally when I'm in the mood, which I worry will happen never, I'll come back and build up some crystal points and like max out the Crystarium or something. Someday come back with a prayer of defeating the Doom Heralds. Or maybe getting those 5 stars. That's the theory. I mean, like, I'm saying I still have that save file in Final Fantasy VI with all the imp armor, with the plan to defeat Kefka with it on. And like, in vague terms, I still have a plan of doing that someday, maybe, somehow, if it fits into my schedule. But that's the thing, if I ever ask that question, I know the answer is it'll never fit into my schedule. Unless I make room for it. Anyway, so... I declare this to be my final boss as of this contiguous playthrough. I hope someday to come back and defeat the Doom Herald. I hope someday to come back and defeat Yasmet. For some reason, I'm less interested in Nemesis, but I want to get that one too. Maybe. Ozma, I don't know, maybe. There's like a hierarchy of how much I'm interested in each one. Atop that hierarchy is the Doom Herald, but that might just be recency bias. Anyway, yeah. Just to keep this from dragging on forever with a seemingly impossible task, I am going to say that for now I'm satisfied with this, and we will move on to another game next time. Yeah, alright. I think that's the right decision. Again, this is the cleanest end I'm gonna get, so I'm taking my off-ramp where it is. Yeah, okay. That's the choice. I will see you next time for a different game than this.